Hi friends, welcome to Aishudiy. Today we will learn how to make macrame knots. I did couple of projects on my channel with macrame bracelets with knots, square knots and half inch knots. So I was asking whether you guys wanted to see just the knots. So I am showing the knots. This is 2mm rat tail or satin cord that I'm using for explaining the knots. Couple of basic knots are there. First we will see the lark's head knot. You can use any cord you want. Hemp cord, there is Chinese knotting cord, there is polyester cord in like 0.5, 0.4, 0.8, 1mm, 2mm. This is 2mm thickness. And lark's head knot is like you fold your piece of cord into half, take the middle of the um, cord, put it on top of the project that you have to make the knot with, and take it underneath. These two cords are there. Take it and put it through the loop and then pull through. So this is called a lark's head knot. Okay, so you can secure this knot with any cord. I am here securing it with a wooden stick just to show you guys, but you can secure it with another thread or any medium wire or anything you want. So that's a lark's head knot. And I will tell one more time. Fold the thread into half, put the loop on top of this, bring it down and put these two ends inside that loop, just like that, and then pull through, and you can see the knot is formed. So that's a lark's head knot. And next we will see the square knot. I'm going to use a different color thread just to show you guys an example so it's clear in the camera. Now there is square knot. So here I have already two strands. I consider this to be my center strand. You can also have just one strand, that is also fine. And take another piece of thread or cord, whichever you have, and I'm putting it underneath these cords. So there is center cords, there is going to be right and left cord. This is going to be my center cord and this is my right and left. So here I have, okay, I'm gonna start with my left hand cord. I'm gonna take my left hand cord and put it on top of the center cords, just like that. So first I have the cord underneath. Now only the left cord is coming up, and then I'm taking the right cord and putting it on top of the left cord, which is coming this side. So this is like a Q, and then this cord is coming on top. Take the end of the right hand cord, still it's coming on the top. I'm putting it underneath here, outside the Q, going under the center cords and through the Q part of that cord, like that. And then I hold both the ends up and pull through. Just forming half of the square knot. This is how the knot will look. We can push the knot all the way up here and take it. This is just a cord that I had in hand. It's an elastic cord. So now I'm going to do a P. We did a Q. With my right cord, I am taking it and putting it on top of the left side, making a P. Now take this cord, go on top of the left cord that we have here, pick up the end, go underneath the center cords, just like that, and go into the P part, and then take the cord end and pull both the ends together. forming a complete square knot. We did a P and then a Q, and when you pull through, this is what you get. I'll repeat. We are going to form P's and Q's. So here we go. I'm making a Q with my left hand cord. Take my right hand cord, put it on top of the left hand cord. This is important that it comes on the top, and then take the end, put it underneath the cords and go into the Q, and then pull through. There we go. Now the same thing, I'm going to make a P. There we go. Take this cord, put it on top, take the ends, go underneath the two cords into the P part, and then pull through. So the P's and Q's, one P and one Q, both constitute one square knot. So I have made two square knots. This is square knots. Now we shall see how to make half hitch knots. So here I have a thread already knotted. You can use a macrame board such as this. It will be easy to use a macrame board to do it, and you need some pins. So here I have 3 cords. So I have knotted all the cords. Just going to show the knots, how to make it. First we will do spiral square knot, which is the same as the square knot that I showed you guys right now, but slightly different. So I have 3 cords here. So I consider this to be my center cord, and then I'm just going to secure it to the board. You have grooves in the board that you can secure your cord with, and I have my right and left cord. So it's a square knot. First let me do the Q. Take my left hand strand, put it on top, go underneath. Here I have only one single strand as my center strand, so I'm going underneath the central strand and into the Q part, and then pulling through and making the knot, half knot. Okay, now take the, normally we will do the square knot with P's and Q's. So we'll do the P and do the same thing. But for a spiral square knot, we will just do only Q's or only P's. We did a Q already. Now I'm going to do a Q again. So take this cord, keep it on top, take the end, put it underneath, and go through this. No P's, only Q's. If you are doing P's, do only P's, and that will make the stitch spiral automatically. Once I am doing it, you guys will get an idea of what I am doing. I'm just going to do the Q. So take my left hand cord and put it like a Q, and take my right hand cord, go underneath the Q space, and then pull through. There we go. You can already see it's a little bit spiraling, just like that. So only Q. You don't have to have a macrame board. You can just use a clipboard and connect this to the clip on the top and start doing it. Or you can do you can tape it to your table and do the same. See, as you can see, the knot is twirling around, so it will twirl around and completely go on the opposite side. And then you can actually, when it completes one circle like this, you can change the cord like this so that it's comfortable for you to knot, and consider this to be your left, and then do the cues. So that's a spiral square knot. It's like a DNA, I call this. So that's a spiral square knot. Now we shall learn how to make half-hitch knots. So I'm just going to continue in the same thread. You can do it in different thread as well. But the half-hitch knots is very simple. So here we go. You make a 6 and then you put it underneath. Then take it like that. And then pull it up. Put it under, make a 6. Go on top and underneath the cord. And then take it like that. Okay, so in half-hitch we have 2 cords. One is a holding cord or leading cord, one is a filler cord. So this is a holding cord and this is a filler cord. I take it, put the filler cord on top of the holding cord, and then put it underneath like a 6, and then pull through. The same, hold it, put it like a 6, and then pull through. That's a half-hitch knot. You can do a half-hitch knot just with 2 cords. Forget the center cord. These 2 cords are there. So consider which one to be your leading cord. And I consider this to be my leading cord. And take this. And here. This to be my leading cord. And I'm taking this cord, putting it on top of the other cord, going underneath the cord, and coming through the loop that I created and pulling it through. The same, going up, top, underneath, and coming through, and pull, going up and coming through and pull. Half-hitch knots. These are called half-hitch knots. So going up, so you hold the leading cord tight and fill with the filler cord. There we go. If we think that I need to keep my right cord as a leading cord, I do the same. I hold it stiff, take the left cord, put it on top of the right cord, go underneath the loop that I created, and pull through. And pull through. That's how these comes. So these are called half-hitch knots. I hope you guys understood the idea of square knot, spiral square knot, and half-hitch knots and lark side knots. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.